In a world where couples clash over the smallest of things, comes a revolutionary piece of technology that eliminates one of the most heated arguments in the home. Rarely has a single invention promised to bring such peace. And this time, it's not your therapist, it's your toilet.
Hey guys, JT here, back with another video. Now in a recent video, some of you saw my magic toilet and asked for a little more information. Well, I'm here to tell you, this is the best thing in the world. Now, in the introduction, I said, this thing will save your marriage. It will stop arguments with your wife. Because what are the two things related to the toilet that we all argue about? Never putting the seat down after you've used it, and missing the target. Now, for any of you that have ever travelled in Japan, these kind of toilets will be completely normal to you. The first time I ever went to Japan, I was blown away by how good they are. They're not just a regular toilet, they have a bidet function built in, so they will wash you with warm water, they will even blow dry you. Yes, I said blow dry, as in hot air. And once you're clean and you've walked away and flushed the toilet, it will close the lid afterwards to contain any smells that there may still be in the toilet bowl. They're amazing, but they can be a little intimidating, especially to a non-Japanese person, because when you see the control panel, you'll see there's lots of buttons and they all do different things. Well, fortunately in the UK, I found a supplier called Vitra. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I purchased actually two of these toilets with my own money. And they are great. They are fantastic. We have one in our downstairs toilet for visitors to use, and we have one in the upstairs bathroom. So one of the biggest complaints from our partners is that we miss the target. Occasionally, we're not paying attention and we splash around the bowl. Apologies for being indelicate about this, but it's the reality of what happens. The reason we splash and we miss the target is we don't sit down. Well, this toilet has a heated seat, and sitting down becomes a really nice experience to go to the toilet, because not only will it warm your behind, is you can sit there and you can check things on your phone at the same time. Now, when you're finished, you pick up the remote control and you press either the male or the female button. If you're a male, do not press the female button. Otherwise, water will shoot up between your legs. You will be washed, and that's really all I'm going to say about that, with nice warm water. And then when it's finished, it will produce warm air and it will dry you. Now, it's not perfect. You still do need to use a little bit of tissue at the end, but it is a very nice experience. And I'm going to leave it at that. These toilets are amazing. The other main thing that they solve is the putting down of the seat problem. So if you do stand up to go to the toilet, one of the complaints, certainly in my house, is I forget to put the seat back down afterwards. My wife goes in without looking, sits down, and the seat's up, and she sits on the porcelain bowl. That never happens with this toilet because it will automatically close the seat. Now, you also have two buttons on the remote control, so you can control whether you just open the lid or you open the lid and the toilet seat as well. The system itself is self-cleaning, so when the nozzle retracts back into the toilet, it will flush with water. But once a month, you can just basically put some bleach in there to make sure that it's all hygienic. But they are amazing toilets, a great piece of technology. Of course, they support Bluetooth, so if you don't want to use the remote control that other people might have touched, you're always going to have your phone in your hand if you're sitting down on the toilet. There is an app on the phone where you can control all of the functions. Now, these are not cheap toilets. These are a luxury, but there's something, if you have the money and you want something cool in your house, it becomes a real talking point when we have visitors to our house. They go into the toilet and the first thing they notice is the warm seat, and then the questions begin. So really great addition to our house. Absolutely love them. 2 of our 3 toilets are now these Vitra toilets, and when we refurb one of our other bathrooms, I'm pretty sure the 3rd one will become one as well. Anyway, that's our magic toilet. I hope this has been useful. If you are looking to buy one, certainly go talk to a plumber's merchant. You can probably get one. They're called a Vitra V-Care. The versions we have sit on the floor, but there is a version that hangs on the wall as well. And it's all built in. Oh, and there is one thing just to bear in mind. You will obviously need a water supply for the washing mechanism, so your plumber would need to branch off the water that would fill the tank. But you also need a mains power supply. So the toilet does require power. That powers the light, so that if at night time, if you go in, it lifts the it lights up the bowl, so you don't miss. It also powers the water heater for the seat and also for the blow dryer as well. So if you've ever been to Japan, you ever fell in love with a Japanese toilet and you ever wondered, can you get these in the UK? Yes, you can. You can even buy the original Japanese Toto toilets, but they are crazy money and the control panels are still in Japanese. So this is a UK alternative, and I'm sure they're available in other countries as well. Anyway, I hope this has been useful. A complete departure from the videos of the last few weeks, but I hope you found this useful. And if I'm lucky, I'll see you back here real soon for another video. Take care. Bye-bye.